What the fuck is wrong with you?
Imagine being an employee at this ghost town of a restaurant. Like seriously, why is there absolutely nobody in that establishment? Simply because as soon as the man opened the door, a whiff of burnt rubber and rotten banana peels brushed through the entire restaurant. Everyone just stampeded out the door because they couldn't handle Larry King's step stunts, dolphin diving over tables for some loose change.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish, wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce for breakfast.
Okay, welcome back, boys, to another dumpster water excuse of a video. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a little bit, you know, I've been going through some personal problems, but I'm getting back more ready than Rose was letting Jack go. Like, seriously, Rose was such a hoe. Jack risked everything he had, dolphin dived over a ship, nearly drowned about 4 times, and Rose still dropped that man like a steamboat anchor. Oops, my finger slipped, sounding ass. This is the worst case of butterfingers I've ever seen in my life. Nah, but on the real note though, I know I say this every video, but I'm truly amazed on how people still keep surprising me every day about how they can be intellectually retarded. Everyone likes saving money, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not that guy who carries an entire encyclopedia of coupons like it's my Jesus piece. I don't need 30 coupons to get a Happy Meal from McDonald's, but some people find pretty desperate ways to stack the paper that I honestly ask how they get up from their wet newspaper mattress every morning. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard the show Extreme Cheapskates. It's on TLC. It's basically people making themselves on the point of jumping off the Golden State Bridge in order to save an extra $2. You know, the people that don't pay electric bills so they walk around with a lantern like they're playing Dark Souls. Well, I found one updated recently that made my jaw drop and my glob knobbers flop, which says Mark wants to donate a testicle for money. Huh? So I instantly knew that I had to downright diesel flame a man trying to yeet some wheat by selling his left bowling ball. So without further ado, let's Patrick start belly flopping into this piece of dog.
People misplace millions of dollars in loose change every year, and their loss is this cheapskate's gain.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
Imagine about to close your restaurant, but old man Daryl with a stomach that looks like a ship barrel charges through the door and literally tears your restaurant apart like a tropical rainstorm just fled through the building, just to look for a couple of quarters. I like how this guy is on Extreme Cheapskates, but he's dressed like he just got back golfing from a country club.
Every day, Mark spends his free time hunting down dimes, nickels, and pennies all over Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm sorry, did this man almost nearly dived and made out with a public toilet seat in order to get the STDs and African diseases are on that dusty floor? Also, on the side note, is it me or does this guy low-key look like a Walmart Alex Baldwin?
My name is Mark Parisi, and I'm Las Vegas's biggest cheapskate.
Okay, so now he randomly changed into a full Men in Black suit. I mean, I guess I'll appreciate the effort that he put in just to grab spare change off the casino floor. Like, I'm 99.9% Piero hand sanitizer sure this man either stole a suit or bought it from the storage room in Goodwill.
Mark's an interesting guy. He's a really good person, but obviously he's an extreme cheapskate.
These are my favorite, the penny loafers from back in the day. But the interesting thing about this, and this is how you can really tell, and pardon the smell, that's me.
Yeah, and I can tell you haven't washed them since the day you bought them. Like, seriously, is it me or is his shoes are foggier than Camp Crystal Lake? I'm starting to see clouds forming off of your shoes. So on the left, did he borrow Bobo the Clown's Air Forces? Because those are looking extra dripped out.
If you look right here, when my roommate's dog ate the top, I took a marker and I penned in the black as not to buy a new pair.
Wow.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, that is a 2000 IQ play. Like, I will admit, although I think that this guy is probably a legalized offender, he did a smart move with that. Also, why does his friend look like a cast member off of Grey's Anatomy? Like, seriously, why is he dressed like Dr. Mario?
He's just a quirky dude, and he literally will save money anywhere.
These shoes, and all my dress shoes, I get from the shoe repair store. People drop off the shoes, they forget about them, or don't have the money to pick them up.
Mark has a habit of doing things that are a little bit beyond what I consider cheapskate.
Yeah, I think it's more than a little bit fleetest. Okay, that is like the most unique name I've ever heard in my life. Seriously though, how are you gonna have the weirdest name I've ever heard combined with the most common last name to ever exist? Okay, but seriously, I think it's more than a little bit when your friend is literally coughing up his left nut in order to get some dough.
Grocery budget under $60 a month by disregarding.
I'm sorry, I don't know when this episode was aired, but this video was uploaded literally 2 weeks ago on the TLC channel, and that chicken says it expires in 2012. I pray by the grace of God this man isn't eating prehistoric chicken. This man thinks meat expires when it turns into a fossil.
Expiration dates and spending no more than $1 on any single item.
Tortillas, 50 cents. Power bars, 50 cents.
That haircut, 50 cents. Nah, but does this man grocery shop at Dollar Tree? I thought that store is meant to only get like last minute birthday cards. Never do you can actually haul a mountain worth of food home.
Cupcakes, 50 cents. Peanut butter and jelly, $1.
But his thrifty habits don't stop there. He pays next to nothing for water each month by refusing to use it in his own apartment.
I end up spending about $1, at the most $1.50 on laundry, because I throw 1 or 2 pieces in with everybody else.
Oh, nigga!
Excuse me, I must be turning into Helen Keller because I know I does not hear what I just heard. Man throws his dirty tennis clothes with other people's clothes. How can people be this desperate? I don't understand. Like, what does this man pay him? Monopoly money?
Once a week, he washes and dries his clothes without spending a dime.
Hi, I'm Mark. Would you mind if I throw in some laundry with you?
Just a few things, not a lot. Maybe a few things? No.
Okay.
All right.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
That was kind of sad, almost drove me to tears. Also, why did he seem so surprised when a man said he didn't want to share his STD-ridden clothes with them? See, I'm just getting so much secondhand embarrassment here, it hurts.
Clinical trials, these all represent a part of history. For example, these are the Ebola I studied. This is my favorite. Everyone was panicked when my friend and I did this study. Never tested on humans or animals before. We were the first 2 in the country to have it done. It's $5,000 for a week. So why would I not do it?
Because, you know, I think we actually found the human version of Mr. Krabs. This man is a full-out Eugene and a half.
I couldn't do it, especially some of the crazier trials, but Mark's full well into it.
The 2 studies that I'm waiting on that I have not been in yet is a flatline study. This is a really good one. What they do is they stop your heart for 1 minute, but you still breathe.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage.
Stay there 14 days, pays $25,000.
Also, you have a 50% chance of dying. Like, this man has put money over the value of his own life at this point, and that's just sad. I'm going to guess that the other test is going to be something about the acorn.
That I'm really anxious and really excited and waiting to do is this testicular study. What you do is you go in and you donate one of your testicles. They replace it with an artificial one.
Huh? They give you an artificial nut. What is it filled with? Cottage cheese? I'm sorry, but like I'm going to have to guess this guy is still a virgin. But like, come on, man, you never be able to nut. Probably will shoot silly string out of there now. So it's just not worth it.
Have a seat, Dr. Goldsmith will be right with you.
All right.
Okay?
Sure.
So what's motive?
His name is Dr. Goldsmith, but it should be Dr. Blacksmith, because I don't think this man has a soul whatsoever. His eye bags are about drooping to the floor. This man needs some sleep because it looks like the only drink he consumes is Red Bull.
Yes.
So, okay. Have you ever had your testosterone level measured?
No.
So what I'd like for you to do is take off your shirt.
Okay.
And I'll come back in and we'll do a brief exam.
Okay.
Okay, and also, I gotta check out your gyms.
And
Okay. So we'll take a look at that too, okay? And I just want to take a quick listen to your heart.
Okay.
Never get chest pain or shortness of breath?
Uh-oh, this is starting to turn into a scene from Vixen.com. I better get out of here. I'm not about that homo action, boy. I'm sorry, man, but I don't think those 50-cent tortillas are gonna cut it. Those things probably have Mount Everest worth of salt on them. They have to have some flavor on it.
Your heart sounds regular, and I don't hear extra beats. Now, what I'm gonna also say is, you do have the man boob thing going on.
God, crackhead Dr. Phil just flamed that man. He just flat out gassed him out of nowhere. He's just trying to get nut surgery, and this man said, hey, bro, you got some nice tits. I'm not homo.
So basically what you've got is what we call gynecomastia. and so, unfortunately for you, you're making, whatever testosterone you're making is being converted into estrogen. Go ahead and stand up for me and drop your drawers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out of this one. Like I said, this is just getting way too sus for me. I am not about that. I mean, it's New Year's Day, but this isn't the ball I'm trying to see drop.
So, the risk to you is pretty significant. I'm not endorsing the surgery.
Mark's test results are well below the acceptable range set for the clinical trial.
I'm really disappointed that I didn't get into this testicular study.
Dang, the man lost most of his manlyhood. I mean, I think no one is surprised when Ken the doll's grandfather can't get his nut surgery. Well, boys, I'm going to cut it off there. One lesson I learned was to spend every cent of money you have instantly because that's what this man makes me want to do. I never thought people would want to give up body parts for a few dollars, but I guess, you know, there's just always those people out there. Make sure to slap a like on this video before your dad slaps you. Subscribe if you hit my vibe and follow my Twitter link down below. I'm going to head out.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish, wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce for breakfast. Now I gotta flex this, I don't need no hope, but I love it when they jealous. While they talking, the world keep revolving, now we popping, pop up in the city in the Rover or the Rari. Sorry little hoe, I can't even say sorry. Pull up in a range, riding around like